Coach Slay, you've got a finalist, someone that you've been working with for a long time. Can you talk about something that you've been pushing is having your junior level athletes work with the senior level athletes. I know you've also said that you like to have the juniors finish through juniors. Obviously that wasn't the case here, and it was a good gamble on everyone's part. But this is something that you've been pushing, so you deserve some of the credit for the direction that USA is going. It seems like youth is a big part of the senior tournament, and that's something that you've been cognizant of for a while.
Our coaching staff and mentoring these guys and developing them is for sure a team effort. Yes, it's been my job to be the national development coach the last couple of years, but Bill Zadek was the national development coach before that. Coach Jones was our national coach, and so before that, and so we really, I'd say the last specifically 5 years, we've really pushed our younger cadet and juniors to spend time training with seniors as much as possible during winter camps, during the summertime as much as they can, and even to the point of encouraging high school seniors to give up their senior year of high school, giving up being a 4-time state champion,
right,
and being the homecoming king and the big man on campus, and saying, I'm going to move out to the Olympic Training Center my senior in high school, just wrestle freestyle the whole entire year because I want to be a world champion. And so Kyle Snyder, he's the model of how that works. He came out, became a junior world champion, got third in the junior worlds last year, lost a tough one to the Russian, but then continued to progress, and now we see him as a 19-year-old in the senior world finals. So we as a coaching staff, we know that formula works. The challenge is getting young men to see it, believe it, but then make the sacrifice. Because it's easy to ask somebody, what do you want? They say, I want to be a world champion. Well, it's easy to say that, tweet about it, Facebook about it. It's easy to do that, but it's much harder to say, I want to do it so much that I'm willing to, I don't care about being a 4-time state champion. I want to be a world champion. I don't care about being homecoming king and hanging out with all my friends my senior year, because I want to be a senior world champion. So I'm so proud of Kyle Snyder for his character, his just discipline to work hard, his coachability, all the attributes that you want in an athlete. He exhibits those, and that's why he's in the world finals.
And you have him straight through the Olympics, assuming he makes the team, no resistance from Ohio State in having him redshirt this year. We've talked before about, folk style and freestyle needing to work together, and it seems like we are taking strides in that direction,
Well, clearly, Kyle Snyder would be a great addition to Ohio State's team next year. As the reigning NCAA team champions, and I'm sure, it'd be great for them to have him. But I'm so proud of Tom Ryan for realizing that it's more beneficial for Kyle, not just Ohio State wrestling. It's more beneficial for Kyle to take an Olympic red shirt and set his sights on being the Olympic champion. And clearly, he's proven today that he has the ability to do that. 1 year out of the Olympics, if he's in the senior world finals now, it's not just talk anymore. He has the ability to do that. So, I'm really proud for Tom Ryan for believing in USA wrestling, and red, white, and blue, and not just focusing on the red, silver. So we need more college coaches to do that, and I think a lot more of them are coming along.
And not just Kyle Snyder, like a lot of Buckeyes, have been training at the OTC this year, and that's he's not making an exception for
that. And our big picture plan is that the OTC is that we bring in the Spencer Lees, we're going to bring in the Yanni, Doc Mahalases, we're going to bring in the Gable Stevensons, we're bringing in the Anthony Valencias and Kyle Snyder. Those guys have seen Kyle Snyder do this now, and so a lot of these young guys, the cadets and juniors, are going, hey, that's what I want to do. So now, because of what Kyle's done, the success that he's had, I would say it's just a little easier to sell them on this dream, the red, white, and blue dream.
Right.
Not just the NCAA champion dream, because it's awesome, to work to become an NCAA title, NCAA champion, but it's sensational to be an Olympic champion. So we need more young wrestlers catching that fire and catching that dream moving forward.
Sure. And it seems like this tournament in particular, youth is sort of the key word here. You're seeing a lot of junior world champions from a year ago having a lot of success here, and veterans may be struggling a little bit more.
The only way that happens is that you can't just come out of a high school folk style season as a senior in high school and go, hey, I'm going to make the senior world team. There has to be a specific period of time where there's a full-time freestyle focus.
Right.
And if you have that full-time freestyle focus and you begin to understand freestyle tactics and techniques, then it can pay off for you down the road. And Kyle, again, spending 17 years old, 18 years old, senior in high school, focus on those skill sets, now you're seeing it pay off.
Sure, and you're saying, junior worlds, cadet worlds, we're doing better. I know you wanted to do better than we actually did, but you look at, the trend over the years, and we're seeing improvement. And I have to think that, some of that is social media, some of that is success, being able to spread so easily. And, one thing I want to mention is you had talked about what we needed technically when looking at this tournament last year was takedowns to turns. And this whole past season, World Team Trials, Junior World Champion Spencer Lee, it seems like that's implemented. A lot of our female champions today, that leg lace is coming into play. I mean, how do you feel like, do you think we're taking steps in the right direction technically as well?
I believe we're taking steps in the right direction, and I think just like you mentioned, Spencer Lee takedown to turn won a junior world title. Jared McLaren takedown to turn against the Russian, who's a tough opponent. You think he's fought a leg lace before the Russian? Of course he has. So for Jared McLaren to take him down and leg lace him, tech him, that just shows that, again, our development wrestlers, they're progressing, they're understanding the technique it's going to take for them to win world titles. In the last 2 years, as the national development coach, I have high expectation on our guys, and sometimes I feel like we didn't do well enough, and I think we can do a lot better. But I still have to step back and go, hey, on the cadets and juniors, we won 19 medals in the last 2 years. And cadets are 19. That's still a chunk of medals. And if you compare that to the ones or twos we won in the past, winning 6 last year in the juniors, 4 this year in the juniors, 4 last year in the cadets, 5 this year in the cadets, and winning gold medals on that level, that just shows that we have the talent, we have the potential for those cadets and juniors to end up getting on the podium here on the senior level. Now it's our job to make sure that we take that potential and we develop it appropriately.
Right. I mean, how close do you think we are? How far away do you think?
I still don't think we're that close. I mean, I still think we have a long way to go because, like for example, the juniors, Iran had 8 guys wrestle for a medal. 7 of them medal, and only 1 of them he lost for the bronze. So from the bottom to the top, they have some of the best guys in the world. Well, right now, we're winning some golds, and we're getting some medals here and there, but as far as how far do we have to go, until we have 7, 8 guys wrestle for medals on the cadet and junior level, until we have 7 or 8 guys wrestling for medals on the senior level, until we do that, then we're not where we need to be.
Thank you.